Hi guys, it's Nachauntae. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys this floating desk that I made for my niece. Obviously with COVID over the last year and school being online, my niece needed a way more functional space to work and her mom asked me to build her a desk. And I did. I don't know who told me that I could build a desk. I've never built a desk before, but I have this thing about just being able to do things, and I figured, why can't this be one of them? So, yeah, I built it. Let's go see how that went. I started with getting my supplies together. I didn't have a circular saw or anything, so I had to get all of my measurements and plans in order beforehand, and then have all of my wood cut at Home Depot. Thank God they do that. I just used some lumber for the shelf portion of the desk. I believe it was pine or poplar, one of those two. And I used MDF for the front desk part just because I wanted it to be one solid piece. First, I created the outer box. And then I added the vertical divider and then added the individual shelves. With the box flat on the floor, I just marked where the pieces would be so I could then go back in and actually screw in the pieces securely. At certain points, it got kind of tricky because my drill couldn't fit in the space, but luckily I had this like bendable bit extender thing that I ordered off Amazon like so long ago, but I was able to use that to get into some of those hard to reach places. Then I had to attach the MDF board to the shelf, creating the actual desk. I just used two surface mount hidden cabinet hinges to secure the two pieces together. Those are from Home Depot. And then in order to allow the desk to be closed, I used two magnetic catches, also from Home Depot. You'll notice that the length of the MDF board is greater than the height of the shelf, and that's because it provides the space needed to put the metal plate, which is what actually allows the magnetic catch to catch. I then needed to test it out to ensure that it was functional before moving forward. I had to make a couple small adjustments, but then it was all good. I then removed the hinges and the catches so I could prep for painting. To prep, I just used wood filler to fill in all of the screw holes and any imperfections, and then I just sanded down the whole thing. It got so dusty. I definitely should have been wearing a mask while I was doing this part, but I was too far in by the time I thought of it, so I just kept going. And then it was time to paint. I did about 2 to 3 coats of white paint. Once I was happy with that, it was time to add back the hinges and the catches, and then of course test them out again just to make sure they were good. You'll realize I didn't paint the underside of the desk, and that's because I had different plans for that. I got this chalkboard sticker paper off of Amazon so that when the desk was closed, it could be a chalkboard. I was originally planning to actually use chalkboard paint, but for some reason Home Depot was just sold out of it for like the last month leading up to when I started this project, so yeah, I had to come up with a backup plan. And it actually worked out really well, and it was so easy to install. You just peel off the backing, and then I used a putty knife but put some paper towel covering the sharp blade so it didn't rip the paper, just to smooth out all the air bubbles, and that was it. Another check because clearly I was paranoid. I got little pieces of trim to basically create a frame for the chalkboard. I didn't think of it originally, but I wanted to actually have the diagonal angle where the pieces connect like an actual frame. So I ended up spending a lot of time sanding down the ends of each piece so I could get the right angle. That was a pain. And then I painted them purple as well as the edges of the MDF. So it looked actually kind of like a frame. Then I just used some wood glue to attach them to the edges of the board. I felt like the sides of the shelf were a little bare, being just white, so I then painted some pink and purple circles and added some cute motivational quotes in some of them. I already had this pink and purple paint because a couple of months prior I had repainted my niece's room for her, and these were the colors that I used. So I'll show you guys the room as well at the end. And lastly, I didn't want to risk that the desk portion would bend too far down, like more than like the 90-degree angle once it was on the wall. So I just got some pieces of chain, again from Home Depot, that I screwed to the sides of the desk and then also to the sides of the shelf. So essentially it would stop the desk from extending too far past where I wanted it to go, and add that extra support and stability to the desk when it was in use. And voila! I built my first desk, and it was a floating desk at that. I also installed it. I just used some shelf brackets at the bottom to support the bulk of the weight, and some smaller wall brackets to attach the rest of the shelf to the wall in a couple places. As you can see, it fits right into my niece's room and she loved it, so I really couldn't ask for anything more than that. I will definitely be building more stuff in the future, because this was honestly way more fun and satisfying than just buying something. What will I build next? I have no idea. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next week.